G'day. So, valuing your body is the topic tonight. And today I went to the gym and I really thought about how by going to the gym was making a commitment to reconnect with my body and where my body is at the moment. So, I think it was last week I went back and got a new program because I knew that the connection that I was making with my body and my health and fitness needed a bit of a boost. So I made that commitment to go back and to value my body. So it's really easy to get into a pattern of ignoring ourselves, of ignoring how fit and healthy we might be feeling because we're so busy with everything else that life is throwing at us. But it's a really important part of our mental and physical health to look at what's going on with our body. But that's not always easy to stop and value ourselves. So going back and having this re-examination of where I was at in terms of, weight and fat levels and all those sorts of things can be pretty confronting, and it's one of the reasons why we put it off. When we're actually stopping and connecting and valuing ourselves, it doesn't always mean that we suddenly start loving what we're seeing. It might mean that we realise we actually need to do something about it, and that's part of valuing. So valuing and accepting ourselves doesn't just mean we then put up with what we find, with what we see. And that can be difficult to think about. That acceptance doesn't mean that's it. This is how it is, and that's just how it's going to stay. That's how it's going to be. And quite the contrast, the acceptance involves, looking at something for what it actually is, putting the time and effort, valuing it for what it actually is, and then making a decision to do something about it or not, depending on what's required. So for me, going back and spending time reconnecting with my body was really important. And that comes under our general broad heading of connecting with ourselves. And I did have some fun when I was at the gym because we can choose a playlist. And normally when I go in, the playlist has been picked, and by the time I leave, my choice wouldn't have even come up. But today was a bit quieter, so I got to put in some of my favourites into the playlist, and quite enjoyed having a bit of a chuckle doing my weights, listening to some 80s music. I know, it was fun. So that was my main physical connection that I did today. I'm wondering how you feel about that, where you're putting the value on your body, not just in terms of looks, but in terms of functionality, in terms of how it moves, and what it does for you. Okay, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Thanks for joining, and I will catch you tomorrow. Okay, bye.